Good morning. I think this thing is live. Hopefully it's live. This is going to be a webinar on oils basics. And I hope that my screen is being shared because I've tried this once before and I had 33 minutes of nothing. So first you fail, try again. Got on my Lucky Titans jersey, so we make sure we get this webinar started. And I'm going to share my screen, and I hope Google's Hangouts like to share your content. I want to share my screen. I don't know which one I should use. I don't know if it matters. Let's do my screen. There we go. And let's go here. Hopefully everybody can see. I have no way of knowing. Let me enable chat. I need to make sure. Stop sharing. Come back to me. See if I get anyone on. Because I hate to do this again and nobody show up. Well, at least maybe not broadcast. Hopefully broadcast. I'm going to do it anyway. No guts, no glory. There we go. And if it doesn't work, it's good practice for me anyway. Chat. I'm going to turn the chat off. Says it's not live. I would sure hate to do this. There we go. I hope this is working. Present to everyone. Okay, well, hopefully that works. All right, so let's do this. Make this bad boy full screen. Oh, let's go back. You can tell. Oh yeah, I can move that. That's what I'm talking about. Make this full screen. All right, well, hopefully, it says I'm sharing it with everybody. All right, so essential oil basics, how to get started using essential oils. And my first slide is gone. All right, so what can we expect to get out of this course? In a nutshell, this workshop should help you learn the basics of essential oils and their usage and help you understand why Young Living essential oils stand out from all the rest. All right, the expectation, understand what an essential oil is. We will also learn where essential oils come from. Learn how to use essential oils, find out why you should use Young Living essential oils. There is a movement afoot. Recently, there's a trend to move towards natural alternatives. Many chemicals are permitted for use that have never been fully tested for toxicity to humans. We accumulate synthetic chemical toxins because we use them every day. These are our cosmetics, deodorants, lotion, and shampoos. Essential oils provide a naturally derived alternative. What is an essential oil? I'm glad you asked. Volatile liquids and natural compounds found in shrubs, flowers, trees, bushes, etc. typically extracted through distillation or cold pressing. Each essential oil contains 200 to 500 constituents. They are fat soluble, making them readily available for our bodies. Highly concentrated and potent. Young Living lavender. Did you know it takes 27 square feet of lavender plants to make one 15 milliliter bottle of lavender oil? I had a nice little thing on lavender oil. I can find it. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Maybe I'll come back to it. There's a common misconception that essential oils were only recently discovered. This is far from the truth. In fact, essential oils have been used for thousands of years by many cultures for numerous uses. They were used by the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, Europeans, and Chinese for everything from religious practices to medicinal purposes. In fact, oils are mentioned in many historical texts and well documented for their uses and benefits in ancient times. How are essential oils extracted? The first method is cold pressing. These are usually done for the fruits, but they're used to extract fatty oils and citrus essential oils. So I said fruits. Resin tapping. Pulling essential oil containing resin directly from a tree. I don't know. I know for a fact that frankincense is done this way. Absolute oils. When oils are in very delicate media, solvents must be used to extract the essential oil. Steam distilling, used to extract delicate materials in a heat and pressure controlled environment. And there's a picture of, looks like cold pressing, I guess. Yeah, it's not the distillation machine. I guess that's how they do that. That's pretty cool. And there's a bottle of orange oil, which is done by cold pressing. And you can see the steam distilled citrus oils may have a bitter aroma because the heat breaks down the delicate citral molecules. And these are the fatty oils that are composed of it as well. Oil, olive, almond, and jojoba, and coconut can be used as carrier oils for essential oils. So let's say you wanted to put the essential oil on your skin. You could put it on the skin, and you can also use any of those fatty oils to rub over top of it so that, to keep you from any type of reaction that you may have. Not saying that, these are volatile, but they're pretty pleasant on the body. So everybody's body's different. So like for me, I don't have any reaction to any of the oils. So I use all the oils neat, but you might have to experiment to see how your body reacts to it. All right, there's a picture of a tree and the resin tapping technique. They cut the external plant parts to retrieve oil resin. Essential oil is steam distilled from resin, and resins can also be chewed like gum. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Absolute oil extraction. Absolutes require a solvent to extract oils from plant material. The solvents are a substance that dissolves another substance. I guess an example of that is jasmine. Trace amounts of the solvent left behind evaporates quickly from the skin. Okay, steam distilling. Most common essential oil extraction method. Okay, you might see that on a test later on, but remember, steam distilling is the most common essential oil extraction method. It's critical to control temperature and pressure, avoids burning the oils, and maximizing the yield. So you always want to get the most that you can out of the plants and that you're using. And so this is the process that Young Living uses, and it's pretty neat. We'll talk more about that later on. Young Living has fully automated steam distillers. And last point, residual plant material is composted to generate fertilizer. All right, and here's a picture of the steam distilling, and I think this is an animation on here. Let's see if it'll do it. There we go. Water is heated, creating the steam. Steam rises and passes through the plant matter, pulling out the oil. All right, you see the oil rising up in step 3. Then we go over to the condenser, cools the steam. And then that flows through to the separator, where the oil rises to the top of the water and is extracted into the bottle, and the water goes elsewhere. Leftover floor water can also be used in beauty and home products. So that's pretty cool. So nothing gets wasted. All right, these are more plant parts used to be distilled. And if you can look, I know it's really fine print, but like in the very first section over here under flower, you see the different, like the ylang ylang is used there, rose, all come from the flower. And then you have the flower tops, the grasses and roots and seeds, etc., etc. All right, duh. I guess I should have did that first. I'm doing it the hard way. That's the Marine in me. I'm sorry. All right, how can I use essential oils? You might say very carefully, but we're going to talk about that. 1 second here. Get my notes. My notes, where did you go? And I had these notes in order too. I am so sorry. All right, these are the basics. Our bodies are complex, made up of many complex systems. Essential oils are complex and unique combination of constituents that provide specific benefits. Even though we all have had headaches from time to time, the cause of the headaches are not all the same. And that's why it's so neat to have these oils. And usually the first and secondary properties of the oils are used to support whatever system in the body is needing support. And of course, there's other benefits of these oils as well. So not to get too techie about everything, but just know that it's really, really good and natural, and you should use them every day. All right. Like I said, each person is different. What works best for one person may not be best for another. Aromatic, topical, and dietary. Essential oils are wonderful ways to support all areas of your lifestyle. Use aromatic oils as odor eliminators and to create scented environments. There's an oil, one of my favorite oils is called Purification. And I usually distill that in my room where I have my sweaty clothes. so after working out and stuff, if I don't make it to the washer right away, it's a good thing to have. Also, I have a diffuser in the kitchen, and in the kitchen, you know, sometimes you open up some things in the fridge and they may have gone past their useful stage and turned different, let's say it's not the most pleasant smell in the world, and that's where it's great to have a diffuser like that in there. Oils can be applied topically to the skin. I like doing this, especially, you know, around the feet and on my legs, because it's a good, you know, kind of give yourself a little self-massage. It's always good to have someone else to do that, but, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do and just get the oils on. So I like doing that. Just be careful and to avoid sensitive areas. I don't think we need to talk about what sensitive areas are. Just be careful. It's not to say that, you know, something drastic going to happen to you, but you may be, depending on the oil, let's say if it's peppermint, you might be acutely awake for the next few minutes or so. All right. Young Living Vitality oils can be used to flavor food and beverages, as well as taken internally to support many of your body systems. Okay, we'll talk about the vitality oils in a little bit. This is really, I mean, I know when I first started using the oils, and I know people look at me and I got the bottle and I got my eyes closed and I'm sniffing it in. I take 3 deep breaths and people are like, man, what are you huffing over there? What are you vaping? I'm not vaping, man. I'm just getting my oils on. And I really love the smell. It's just it's just amazing. And the fact that they're therapeutic grade is even more beneficial. And we'll talk a little bit about that. The power of aromas. You ever know, sometimes you'll smell something and if you, let's say you smell something that, I don't know, reminded you of when you were a child and you were at a carnival or something, and all it takes is a smell and it'll trigger that memory for you. And it's really, really powerful how the sense of smell works like that. Smell is the only sense connected to the limbic lobe of the brain, and that's where the emotional control center is. Like I said before, it just immediately takes you on a journey through the archives of your mind, if you will. A scent can evoke an emotion before we are consciously aware of it. That's pretty neat, pretty profound. All right, getting back to the vitality. These labels, these oils, their vitality, and it just lets you know right away that you can just use these oils for cooking, for putting in like veggie capsules, for putting in water. Like, for example, I use peppermint water. I put peppermint in my water. I've also put grapefruit and a lot of the citrus oils. I like doing it because it's really refreshing. And when you do that, just make sure you are using a glass or a stainless steel container, because if you use anything like plastic, it will leach the plastic and pull all the toxins out of that plastic. And now all that stuff is in your water and you're sucking it down. And that's what we're not trying to do. We're not trying to put our body through more stress. We're just trying to make sure we give the body what it needs so it can function and do its job to help us live better. All right, so what systems can vitality support? Example, you can use these vitality support your immune system. You can put digest vitality support your digestive system. And basically digest, some people will find the smelling of that a little off-putting, but I can best call it, it's like an earthy type of a smell. And it doesn't bother me. I kind of like it. But what you can do if you don't like the smell of it, you can get like the 00 veggie capsules. You open them up, put about 2 or 3 drops in there, close it up, wash it down the chute there, and you can do that. And to be doing some great stuff for your digestive system. Next, you can take grapefruit vitality. Like I said before, I put that in my water, and the side benefit is it's also great for helping me reach my health and fitness goals with my weight. So I like that. And many more options and variations. You can experiment with these oils. It's really neat. The next way is to use the oils topically. When you put the oils on topically, I know there's something about, smelling oils are great, but when you put the oils on topically, let's say, if you've had a stressful day, there's an oil that's called Stress Away, and you take that and you put it around your temples, around the nape of your neck, and you just smell that in. It really is a very relaxing oil. I like it, and it's one of the popular oils in our kit. Putting it on the skin, you can also have it used in massages and hot or cold presses, foot baths, deodorants, and massages like you see there on the screen. All right, hot oils patch test. Now this is where the carrier oil will come into play. I had an experience with peppermint, and I had put some on my legs because I had worked out, and I kind of had forgotten about it. And I was distracted at something. I don't know. I was doing something else, and then I put my hand up to my eye, and I still had the essence of peppermint on my hand, and my eye started to burn. So immediately I remembered that the carrier oil is what I needed to put on. So I went to the kitchen, got the coconut oil and put it around right in the inside where your eye is up against the nose, and then on the outside where the eye is, closest to your ear. And within 5 seconds, it was like immediate, and it felt really good. So make sure you always use your carrier oils, especially if you're dealing with the hot oils. Now, these are some oils that are known to be a little hot for some people: peppermint, oregano, thieves, thyme, and clove. I had a reaction within about 3 minutes, so your time may vary. And again, if you experience a hot or burning sensation or develop a rash, treat the affected area with a carrier oil as often as needed. How often, how much? Proper usage is indicated on each essential oil label, so please follow the label instructions. Now, if your eyes are bad like mine, it's a little small, but you can eke it out and see how to use the oils effectively. Essential oils are very potent and powerful. You want to start low and go slow. Sometimes we think more is best. When it comes to these oils, you just want to go slow at first and see how you react, how your tolerance is to these oils. And as you continue to be more familiar with the oils and you don't have any reactions to them, then you can start adding a little bit more and just make sure you always go slow when you first starting out. In most cases, 1 to 2 drops are adequate, and using more may waste the product. So we definitely don't want to do that. Excessive use of essential oils may increase the risk for adverse reactions. So again, just use some common sense, take it slow and test it out and see how you do. How do I dilute essential oils? All right, here's a list of some good carrier oils. That some of these you can find in your home, and some you may go out and procure if you need to. V6 vegetable oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, fractionated coconut oil, hemp seed oil, olive oil, and rose hip oil. What about butters? I see cocoa butter, avocado butter, mango butter, shea butter. Never heard of mango butter, but I guess it makes sense. Anyway, there you go, examples of that. 2 categories of essential oils and fatty oils. I won't read through all of them, so you can just take a look at them. Those are just properties of these oils and what they do. All right, moving right along. Anything else I should know? Sensitive areas. I kind of mentioned that a little bit. Just use some common sense and, these, just be careful and start out slow. And as the slide says here, yes, they can be used, but be very careful. I think that's what it says. That's what we're going to say it says. You got a baby there and mommy, sensitive areas. Okay, next, pregnancy and nursing. Always consult with your healthcare provider and follow the label instructions. There are some oils that are beneficial during pregnancy and nursing. Just make sure you share that with your healthcare provider and make sure you follow the instructions. Essential oils for your family. Can essential oils be used with children? The answer is yes. Use gentle oils like lemon, frankincense, tea tree, lavender. And you always, I would recommend diluting with carrier oil, especially when you're dealing with children. In this way, you can monitor it and see how they do. And always follow label instructions. All right, it's time to take a test. What is an essential oil? Ding. All right. What's the most common method for extracting essential oils? Distilling. What are 2 ways to use essential oils? Topically and aromatically. Okay. What are the best ways to dilute essential oils? With your carrier oils. Yes. All right. Remember that. Okay. Around the home, aromatically, essential oils can be diffused to improve air quality. A natural room deodorizer. You can mix alcohol, water, and essential oil with bamboo skewers. That sounds pretty cool. Another place where you can use oils is in the laundry or replacing those dryer sheets. Now, another class for another day is getting the toxic chemicals and things that we use to make our lives better we can do that with using products that are not laden with chemicals that are toxic to our bodies. So let's we'll talk about that at another time. But you can also use these oils to clean wood floors and degrease surfaces, add to your sink when washing dishes, and the ways to use essential oils around the home are practically limitless. And I remember when I got we have a line of cleaners called Thieves Cleaner. And I got that Thieves Cleaner, and I was like, you know what? It says I can use it everywhere. I was going to test it. I did it on some screens. I did it on wood surfaces. I did it everywhere, and I was impressed. It's really, really good stuff. Why choose Young Living essential oils? The very first word at the top there is quality. I have a trust and belief in the process that Young Living uses. It's seed to seal promise. It's not a slogan. It is what Gary Young believes in. And I don't have any hesitation about ingesting these oils because I know that the process is awesome and second to none. But as you see here, we have synthetic oils, which were created in a laboratory to mimic natural essential oils. And why do you think they're synthetic oils that were put out and created? So that they can make more money, so companies can, it's all about the dollar. So that's one thing that I've only been with this company for a very short time, but everything that I've learned, everything that I've seen is speaks highly of its integrity, and the fact that we run out of product from time to time lets me know that they're not cutting corners. So next we have extended or altered oils, and these then we have natural and certified. These oils pass standard tests but may not contain any or just a few beneficial compounds. And then the last definition for a therapeutic grade oil: pure steam distilled essential oils containing all desired beneficial compounds. All right, now here we're going to quality. Again, we have on the left spike lavender, true lavender, and lavendine. Let lavendine is a cross between the spike lavender and the true lavender. And I think let me see if I can find the sheet on that. If I can't find it real quick, I'm going to be mad at myself. This is the one I wanted to make sure. Let's compress the movement. Well, anyway, just know that lavendine is a byproduct of those two oils or plants combined. Quality from seed to seal, like I said before, you have from the time that from the picking of the seed, the cultivating of this the seed, distillation, testing, and last but not least, the seal process. That is what makes Young Living second to none. So here, Young Living is the world leader in essential oils. We believe that your family deserves to harvest the benefits of nature's solutions every day without compromise. At Young Living, we take our steward of the planet and its inhabitants very seriously. We diligently scrutinize every step of our production process to bring you the purest products Earth has to offer. We call it seed to seal. It's not a slogan, it's our calling. Another wonderful, wonderful thing about Young Living is that we have farms all over the world. We either own the farms or we co-op the farms. And as you can see on the slide, it's pretty amazing. And the one over to the right, the Oman, Young Living is the only essential oil company that has the rights to go in and plant, harvest frankincense from Oman, which is pretty special. All right, so when you're dealing with a company, when you're looking for a company to do business with, you always want to make sure that you're dealing with someone that has stood the test of time, their integrity, they don't compromise their standards, and Young Living has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. This is really, really awesome, and you can be rest assured that you're dealing with a product, a wonderful company. So our promise to families, like I said before, our commitment to purity and stewardship is embodied in our unique proprietary process we call DISTILL. No other company can match what Young Living does to ensure the purity and potency of the highest quality of essential oils on the market. Let's see. All right, I got the guarantee. And I've already said before that DISTILL is both a promise, and you can rest assured that we will not compromise that. I think. Am I done? Am I done? I don't have any more slides. Well, either I'm done or my computer's broke. No, I think we're done. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and hopefully this recorded and you got some value out of this content. If so, just let me know, and you can check out my website at www.kennethpb.com. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thanks for stopping by. All right.